Hi everyone, this is Iris from ilee. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. So nice to have you here. This video is going to be a very special one. I am here with my friend Priscilla, who does pendulum healing. By the time you watch this video with the title, then I'm pretty sure you will get it. You will figure it out that this video will incorporate tarot readings and pendulum healing. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to start off with the tarot reading first, and then later my friend Priscilla will do the pendulum healing for you. The thing that you have to know about this pendulum healing is that it will only work for those who are open to it. I'm not sure what each pile will show me yet. As you can see here, I only have 2 piles for you. I've not seen the cards. I don't know what's going to come out, but I hope that if you do resonate with the readings, and if you're ready for pendulum healing, then please do stay until the end of every reading, to the end of the reading, and just be open to receiving the healing energies from my friend. Okay, I also want to give a quick shout out to my friend June for helping me and Priscilla, providing us a safe space for us to do this video. It's not easy for me and my friend to find a spot where we both can meet up and do this kind of readings. So this is probably just gonna be like maybe once in I don't know how many months, maybe once in a blue moon, I don't know. But I'm very thankful for my friend, I'm thankful for Priscilla, I'm so thankful for my friend June, and I also want to thank you for being with us today. It's kind of, this reading is a bit spontaneous, but you know. Okay, so enough intro. I think I've already mentioned. Okay, so before we go into picking the piles, let me explain to you how this reading will work. Okay, so we are going to find out your blind spot. So blind spot here means what is the thing that you're not seeing about that is happening in your life. Usually blind spot means that something that should be affecting you in a way that you may or may not realize. Okay, so and then we're going to see what advice and what messages does the universe have for you. And then if you're up for the pendulum healing, please do stay. It will only take about wait, hang on, Priscilla, how long will it take? 1 minute. Okay, it's just under 1 minute. Okay, so it doesn't take too much of your time. All right, so so I just have 2 piles for you today. So we have this first pile, and then this one is the second pile. All right, so for the first pile, we have a citrine. So if you have trouble trying to pick from the cards, you can try to pick from the crystals. For the second pile, we have a smoky quartz. Okay, so you can go ahead and pause here if you need more time to pick them. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at the timestamps. Hello, pile number 1. This is going to be your reading. So I'm going to put the citrine here. This is actually my first time doing blind spot readings, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. If I need to, I'm going to use the rest of the cards, the rest of the deck, to clarify some more, okay? So I forgot to mention that I pulled some oracle cards for you. We will talk about that, I guess, after the tarot reading. Let's go into the cards first. So, what is your blind spot? The Hangman, the Emperor, and the Empress. But when I pulled out the Emperor, it feels like it is someone else. It is about someone else. But let's see what the rest of the card has to say. So how is this affecting you? Seems like you are being controlled, I would say, by someone else. I mean, and you're someone who craves freedom. You're someone who wants to do things your own way. But And it's not just one person that is affecting you. It's definitely a couple or a pair of people. I don't feel the Hangman is someone else. Okay, I'm just going to open these cards to see what your advice is, to see what you can do about it. Okay, so this reading it just shows me that you're not happy with some people. I use the words some because at the very least I see I'm pretty sure it's a couple, and I will not be surprised if these are your parents. If they're not your parents, then they're very likely your supervisors or just someone that has high ranking position, or just someone that you have high respect towards too. I think the thing about us, for most Asian countries, for most Asian communities, is that yes, we can have respect towards people who are elder than us, but it does not necessarily mean that we want to be like them. You have this, somehow I could only see that it's related to these people. I don't see that you are, okay, there's a bit like a sense of being controlled a bit, but I do not see it in a sense that, you know, you are totally under their control, because you are just someone who craves freedom, who wants to have who wants to be able to do whatever they want to do. But with these two cards here, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords. This just shows me that you're very unhappy with them, and it's directly underneath the Emperor, underneath the Empress. Okay, with the Hangman above Nine of Pentacles, it just shows me that they don't really control you, but you are very unhappy when it comes to them. So, like I said, blind spot, you may or may not realize about this. Okay? So with the advice here, we have Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't really tell me that you have to do anything or react to them. It just tells me, at the very least, I don't know why there's a sense of waiting here. We have Knight of Pentacles, we have Nine of Wands, and we even have the Hangman. All these cards to me are very neutral in the sense that you cannot do anything and you don't have to do anything. But even if it's so, even if that's so, then why do you find it difficult? Why do you find it so why do you feel so tormented when it comes to them? What is it about them that makes you unhappy? I'm just thinking if I should pull more cards, but I think this alone, okay, now that I think of it, perhaps that's why we need the pendulum healing. But let's see what the oracle cards say first. So I have 5 cards for you: Thinker, Soulmates, Loneliness, Self-love, Patience. Is this about a love relationship that is not being approved by someone else? It's either that, or this is more about you and your person. Okay, so for some of you, this is between you and someone around you. So it's either you as like a husband or wife, or maybe your father and daughter relationship, because we have here soulmates. Soulmates doesn't necessarily talk about love. It can talk about the relationship between parents, between friends, even with your enemies. But But for this one, I don't think it's enemies. It's definitely someone that you care enough to wanting their approval over something. Okay, we have loneliness, we have self-love, we have patience. All these three talks about, you know, it really clarifies these cards: Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords. And we have the Thinker here, which would clarify the Hangman. To be really, oh, okay, now I see the communication card is here. All right, very likely there is something that you want to tell this person. There's something that you want to tell this person. There's something that you want to communicate, you want to talk about to this person. But for now, the cards are saying wait. Why? I don't know. Sometimes these things, none of my cards here tell me why. They just tell me that whatever it is that you want to say to them, don't do it yet. Okay, very likely someone in this connection, someone, either you or this someone else, they are going through a period of deep thinking. They're going through a period of perhaps just wondering where this connection is going to go. So it's like this. Let me summarize again. Okay, so it's either between you and someone that you have high respect towards too, or it can be talking about how there's some control issues between you and your person, especially when this card of soulmate comes out. When I see this card, the soulmate, patience, self-love, and loneliness, it just shows me, especially if this is a connection between you and a loved one as in your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, I don't see any severed ties, but at most I would see little to no communication. And how is this affecting you is that it's very difficult. You couldn't find that happiness in your life. You feel so tormented, you feel so tortured. I will say this: there is control issue between you and your person. Control, it really depends on the severity. Okay, because these two are very, very strong energies. The Emperor, the Empress, they're actually, you can say, a couple in tarot. But to have these two cards come out together, to have these two cards, you know, come as a pair, especially when you have Ace of Cups and Ten of Swords, it just shows that, to me, it really looks like there's control issues between the both of you, these two persons. I don't know who they are to you. Only you will know. Okay? Let me see if there's any other things I need to tell you before we go into the pendulum healing. Okay, yeah, so that is all I have for you for this reading. So I think we can move on to the pendulum healing now. So Priscilla, oh sorry, okay, so this is for your reading, so let's So that's all for you, pile number one. I really hope that reading resonates, and if it does, I really hope you stayed back for the pendulum healing. I hope you were open to receiving it. Don't worry about what's gonna happen. I would also like to invite you to comment below if if let's say you felt anything from the pendulum healing. Let's say after a few days and you felt there's certain changes, you can always comment below. Because you may or may not realize if that is that if the healing is ongoing, or if there's anything else you can do. You can always comment below. I'll be more than happy to help you. I'll be more than happy to advise you. That's all for pile number one. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number two. This is going to be a reading, so I'm going to put this smoky quartz aside. Okay, so I forgot to mention that I pulled 5 oracle cards for you. We will talk about that later. So let's go into your tarot reading. What is your blind spot? Chariot, Page of Cups, 8 of Cups. Okay, so how is this affecting your life? Okay, I know what this is about. Knight of Cups, Magician, Queen of Swords. So what is your advice? Death. Yep. 4 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Somehow I have this feeling that there's something you should do but you're not doing. And it's a bit about you really not moving your backside. It's I think you're taking it too easy. There's a very, very strong urge for you to do something. I can't see what it is from the cards. I just felt a very strong urge. To me, it's like this. I don't see anything. That's the problem. It's kind of like telling me that you're too relaxed, you're too chillaxed. There's something, it's just saying that there's something you should do, but you're not doing it for some reason. And that's why the death card is here, because you need to change this behavior. Very likely it's because, you know, life is easy peasy. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to work for it. You know, I don't have to make myself suffer. I don't have to plan for the future because I'm living in the moment, and whatever it is that you're telling yourself. I see you do something, but they have no substance. I see you, it's kind of like you just do it simply because it's kind of like, okay, how do I explain this? Okay, you know, sometimes when we work, some people, they work to build their career, to improve themselves, to further add value to themselves. But there are some people who just work simply because, oh, I just do my stuff, I go on with my routine every day. Every day is the same thing, and I just get my money and that's it. And then I don't push myself to become better. I don't push myself to improve because I don't need all that, or for some reason, whatever reason it is. And that's the thing about this reading. So your blind spot is that you're too complacent. You're too, I mean it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong, but the problem is you should be doing something. That's the problem, but you're not doing it. So I think we're just going to go into the oracle cards and see what happens. So we have peace, round and round, you see, truth, hardship, contentment. Okay, I know you're at peace. I know it's a very calm time, calm moment for you, you know, and nothing's happening, and you know, nothing's happening. I'm just relaxed, I'm just having a ball with my life. But this thing is going round and round, meaning to say it's a cycle that you have to break now. Because number one, especially if there's something that you have to do but you're not doing it, you're delaying the improvement, you're delaying the process, you're delaying something. And that delay may cost you something big in the future. That's what this reading is about. So we have truth, we have hardship. To me, these two comes together, truth and hardship. It may be that you are someone who's not comfortable with changes. It may be that you are someone who finds, you know, life is supposed to be happy and breezy and all that, because you have this, I mean, it doesn't show here. Very likely you have this fear of having to work so hard and then not have anything in the end. But the truth is, and this truth is not something that's related to your life, but it's more about hardship. The truth about hardship, it's not just about working hard to gain something, to get something, but you know, after going through hardships, you learn from the experience. You understand the value of earning what you got. And it's not to say that I want you to work super hard, you know, only then you will understand the value. No, it's not that. It's that in the moment where you have to do the work, there's a reason, how to say, you will find contentment once you go through the difficult process. Maybe this is not about working hard. Maybe this is about going through something, going through changes that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. But it is going to be for your own good. And for whatever it is, I cannot see what this change is. I cannot see what this thing it is, what this thing that you have to go through, because I only have these few cards. But whatever it is, it's going to be good for your family, for your stability, for your work even. Okay? I know you're a very carefree person. Most of your cards show me that you are a very carefree person. You have a very good balance of energies of the card suits within you. But be careful not to be too complacent. Be careful of wanting things to be easy. Life has its ups and downs. And if you take it too easy, okay, the reading is along the lines, don't take things for granted. Okay? Let me see what else is in the cards, but I'm pretty sure that's all I can get. Yeah, that's all. Alright, so I think we can move on to the pendulum healing. So if you're up for it, make sure you are open to receiving the healing energies. So okay. Okay, so that's all for you, pal number 2. Thank you so much for your time. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. And if it did resonate with you, I hope that you stayed back for the pendulum healing just now. Again, I want to thank my friend Priscilla. I want to thank June. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for your time. If you need any advice on the healing process done by the pendulum, you can always comment below. You can always drop me a private message. I'll be more than happy to guide you through it if you need any. That's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next time in the next video. Bye.